Hey guys, and happy Halloween. Yes, I did decide, when I decided to do Dracula in October, I did kind of want the last episode to land exactly on Halloween, a nice little build up, so to speak. I am aware of the reputation of this episode. I don't know if that makes sense, but I've said this before in the previous reactions, that I do know that episodes 1 and 2 in general are pretty highly regarded. Maybe not both of them, but you know what I mean. Like that people tend to, the general consensus, I don't want to say, because there's always going to be somebody in the comments that's like, well, I like episode 3 the best. But the general consensus is that 1 and 2 are good or decently good, and then 3 is not the best. I just want to let you guys know that I am aware of that reputation before getting into the reaction. But nonetheless, I do hope that you are excited to watch this along with me, regardless. And I'm excited to see how it's gonna end, and if I agree with that sentiment. All right, let's get into it.
You died to save this terrified child.
I'd die to save any terrified child.
Why?
Because I'm not like you. Settle for her, or take me and learn something.
Run. You'll be part of me.
Ooh.
You'll travel to the new world in my veins.
I don't know that I love that. Okay.
What have you done to my fridge?
What's in the fridge? Took a bit of folding.
Oh. Oh, God.
Smile. There. Smile. Drop yours! Drop it! Drop yours! You see, I'm not so bad after all.
Don't shoot him! Do not shoot him! Sister Agatha Van Helsing was my great-great-aunt on my father's side.
I really liked her.
By my understanding, you killed her.
Killing is healthy competition.
Oh my God! Jesus. Scared me. Whew.
And this treasure trove is your house. Never have I stood in greater luxury than surrounds me now. This is a chamber of marvels. I knew the future would bring wonders. I did not know it would make them ordinary.
Really puts things into perspective.
Do you have a reflection
I'm sorry?
in the mirror?
I don't see any less in a mirror than you do.
Is it gonna be him?
I see.
Yeah, like dead. Oh. Ah.
Who else is up there?
Uh-oh. Girl, good job. Run when you get the chance.
You may not have noticed, but there's a roof over my head.
I've noticed.
Oh! I've noticed. Oh my God.
Get in the box.
Meet me downstairs.
Oh goodness. I really still don't know what's going on. Gross. Girl, don't get too close. Don't get too close!
Kill me! Scared yet?
Fuck. What the fuck? What was that? What was that? What was that? Whoa. What is going on? Oh. Oh. What, did he get food poisoning? What is going on? Girl, what did you do? Oh. Goodness me. me. What? I don't know what's going on.
Look at me!
Yeah! Oh, I'm very confused.
Straight to isolation.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. What is... Oh. What?
Everyone, this is Quincy. He's an American from Texas.
Very confused as to what I'm watching right now. What in the world? Okay. I still don't know why I'm watching this. Other than that incoming call. Mysterious. Oh, does Jonathan Harker just mean like the Institute or wherever they are?
Here, can you put this on, please?
Even after 123 years, the body was perfectly preserved. Or so we thought.
I would not stick my hand anywhere near that mouth. It's a situation.
The body was not preserved. Dracula was, in fact, alive. So in case you're wondering, yeah, vampires bite.
Okay.
Take off your coat and roll up your left sleeve.
Why?
Because I told you to, and I can break you with a sunbeam.
Wow.
So tell me, what is the Jonathan Harker Foundation?
I don't want a needle.
Give it to me. Take this.
Ooh.
Hold this.
I don't want to see this. Right.
Johnny was a fine man.
This foundation was set up by Mina Murray, his fiancée. Do you remember her?
Wow.
Insipid little thing. Flavourless, one imagines.
Our primary purpose is medical research.
Ew.
With the stipulation
Oh,
that
God.
where you're ever to be found, you'll be tracked and studied.
Understood and humanely fed.
Zoe Helsing, there's a shadow on your heart. I've sampled a splitter bouquet before, and these days, I believe, you call it cancer.
Okay.
That's why your blood was poison to me.
Sorry, yes, hello, bit late.
What are you thinking? Get rid of
There
him.
he
Burn
is.
the bloody building.
Who gave him the Wi-Fi password?
Well, it's my name.
Oh, Jesus.
Tell Dr.
After all, why would a medical research facility have access to, I don't know, let's say, mercenaries? People are such gossips. Count Dracula has given the deadline for his release, 11 minutes past 8 this evening.
Dear Zoe, thank you for being such a courteous host. Blood is lives. Blood is testimony.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know if that was a good idea.
Jonathan Harker Foundation. Terribly interesting.
Oh no.
Hello, Lucy Weston.
Okay, I was wondering why they spent so much time on that club scene. That seemed slightly irrelevant. I do love the music. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay.
loves you.
Yeah, I'm pretty. That happens.
Woo! Listen to her. Marriage is for life.
Yeah, but life isn't forever.
Oh, a cemetery, of course.
God, I'm being cremated.
No.
Shut up. Everyone is a waste of space, all this.
Do not let them burn you.
Why not?
It hurts.
9 what?
Sufferers. Come here. The unfortunate few remain sentient as they rot.
Oh, God.
Right there.
Oh!
Some of the little ones wriggle their way to the surface. I think they can smell the worms.
Why is she excited about this?
No. He'll follow you home.
Would you really?
Girl, I question you
In a very, very long life.
a lot.
Do you love me?
No.
Will you ever love me? But that's one less thing to worry about.
Aren't you even
That's nice.
a little scared of me?
Everybody dies.
Lucy, you're a very special flavor.
Oh, her friend is... oh, no. This is a situation.
Dracula is my lord.
Oh, no.
Lucy, what the hell?
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my goodness.
Did somebody send you?
What? What the hell?
Sorry, no offense, but I am really not a believer. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, Jack. I never thought Dracula would actually come back.
Nobody did.
Is there anything special about her?
Is that you?
She's not afraid. Oh, well, okay, maybe that's not it. He did say.
May I come in? Please avert your eyes. I am about to murder a child.
Wow.
Am I dying?
You're mortal. You've been dying since the day you were born.
Whew.
How you feeling, love?
Well, this didn't go well for her, I must say.
I'll bring you a cup up. You stay there. Keep your strength up.
Yeah, keep that strength up.
You've nothing left to fear. You won't be alone in your grave. Your mind screams aloud, but for now, your body must be silent.
In the midst of life, we are in death. Of whom may we seek for succor but of thee, O Lord?
Wow. There is something very horrible about that.
It's like I can hear her.
Wow.
Someone open the furnace. It's not supposed to be open yet.
Uh-oh.
I'll be with you in a moment. Where am I?
What?
That is not the question, Zoe. Dracula drank my blood, and you drank his. Blood is lives. What's left of mine is in him, and now also in you. Think, think, think. What does he want, and what does he fear?
I don't know. I don't care. It's not my problem anymore.
Oh. She's gonna slap you.
Wherever that money came from, I did good with it.
For many years, yes. But you also brought Dracula back to life with it. So he's still very much your problem, and you know that. Sister Agatha Van Helsing of the St. Mary's Convent, Budapest, and neither of us are quite done yet.
Well, okay. Oh, so this guy didn't make it. Okay, great.
Beautiful lady.
Yeah, you're gonna look burnt as hell, aren't you?
So, Master, in conclusion, I feel we should continue to consider the Harker Foundation an active...
The numbers listed.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What the? Whoa. Whoa.
But the gesture is appreciated.
Put him down.
Why?
This is England. Conversation precedes dinner.
But no, you don't understand. She would have been conscious the whole time. Her flesh melting, every cell carbonized, every particle of her being incinerated. Stings a bit, I believe.
There.
Oh boy.
Are you all right?
Perfectly.
Oh boy. He's intrigued.
Hello, you.
Uh-oh.
Did you start without me?
I'm not on the menu. I'm an old friend. We go way back.
Why are you just standing there, Jack?
Oh boy.
Kiss me.
Oh, I don't... Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Kiss me, Jack.
Uh-oh.
Kiss me like you used to.
Ooh.
Kiss me. Why are you smiling, Jack?
You're so beautiful, Lucy. Why don't you take a selfie?
She has to be able to, like, see her hands, though, right?
My patient, Dr. Seward. My patient. Listen to me. Listen.
What? Oh, she's nodding.
Now you can live forever.
Like this. Look at me.
Oh, God.
You know when he kissed me? Like this.
Ew. Oh. I mean, love is love, but that's a little gross.
Debbie.
Oh. Wow.
She was my most promising experiment. Took me 500 years to make a bride this good. Now look what you've done.
And that's why her. Because there's only one thing in this world that you're truly afraid of, and finally I know what it is.
I don't.
I know you don't.
Oh.
No, I can't, Jack.
Jack.
If you want to throw your life away,
I would have
as an
been
act of
gone.
selfless heroism, there will be other opportunities.
Okay.
Well, how did it taste? I think you drank my blood.
It's 93 million miles away. It really isn't going to hurt you.
I don't understand.
These aren't curses. They're merely habits. that become fetishes, that become legends that even you believe. The rules of the beast, as we discussed so very long ago.
Huh.
Death. And now we know why this works. The courage it takes to die. I call you ashamed. Count Dracula is ashamed. You seek to conquer death, but you cannot until you face it without fear. Goodbye, Count Dracula. Shuffle back to your box of dirt. The game is over. You lose. You will live forever in shame.
Wow, we're really having a moment here.
It's beautiful.
This isn't real.
What?
You're drinking my blood. But my blood is deadly to you.
Yes,
So you'll die.
so will you. After all this time, did you think I'd let it hurt?
Oh, that's it. Oh. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't. Okay. Wow. Okay. Collecting my thoughts. I don't know how I felt about that. I have to be honest, I don't know. Because, okay. Ending aside. Let's we're gonna save that. We're gonna save the ending, right? Ending aside, I think that there was a lot going on, right? We were kind of wanting answers going into this about how the last episode ended and the time jump, so to speak. And was that a descendant of Sister Agatha? And we kind of got those answers pretty quick, but there was still a lot kind of getting tossed at us of this institute, and he's in the apartment with the girl, and then we're like just going straight into this couple that we kind of don't really know why we're following or whatever. The episode progresses. I think it was a lot to kind of get to kind of put into, even though this is an hour and a half long episode, I feel like it was still kind of a lot to throw in all at once in like the first half-ish, right? Maybe you don't agree. The thing that I think, or I wish that maybe they focused on a little bit, if they were going to do this plot of, Jack and Lucy, right? I don't dislike the idea of the plot of Jack and Lucy and how they did that in this episode. I do not think that they spent enough time on the characters to really get us to care about them. I feel like we didn't really get to know too much about Jack, other than that he obviously loves this girl and seems slighted. We don't get a ton of personality from him, and then he goes to the foundation. And so we get the connections there. But in general, I don't think we got a lot about his personality. And what we got from like Lucy's personality, it wasn't like the best. It totally, definitely, I liked that they showed that she was, you know, if they were going to go through this whole thing of, you know, he's really just afraid of death, and he's been trying to avoid it, and all of that, like if that's the kind of where we're going with this episode, I like that they focused on the fact that she seemed to be fairly fearless and almost kind of likes to like dance with death a little bit. She's, you know, which really I feel like, you know, maybe didn't go so well in the end for her, but I don't mind that plot. I just don't think maybe it was done as well. Does that make sense? Because I don't think they gave enough time or the right kind of instances for us to care about Jack and Lucy. You know, you think about the first episode, because, you know, it can definitely be done, because in the first episode, I was fully invested in John and Mina. I was fully, when you know, and there was just these beautiful, emotional moments, and I was feeling it. It was emotional. It was powerful. It was, you felt for these two people who were clearly just so in love, and then this tragedy strikes and all of that. And obviously this is, I would say Lucy is not somebody who truly like loves Jack or whatever, but we still could have maybe established his love for her a little bit. Like, I feel like that final scene was really supposed to be very emotional. And while I feel bad, I mean, obviously, in general, if you're watching something where this girl is getting cremated and she didn't really want to and she's screaming the whole time, you're gonna feel bad on some level. But I wasn't super attached to her, and I feel like if they showed a little bit more of these two, that we would feel a little worse, and we would have a little bit more sympathy in these last moments for them. So that's kind of how I feel about that. But maybe you disagree. Maybe you actually really like those characters. I don't necessarily say I dislike them, but I just don't think that they were really fleshed out as much as they should be. To have this sort of, you know, obviously the last moments were between, you know, Dracula and Agatha Zoe. And that's kind of the important thing, but it is an important thing to have these two characters if they're going to have this kind of big crescendo moment towards the end. I felt like it fell a little bit flat. Like, I'm sad because it's just sad, but I'm not like really, you know, attached to these characters, and really my heartstrings aren't getting pulled in that sense. Okay. There's a lot. Okay, the final bit seemed a little rushed. And I don't really know how I feel about that being kind of the ending, because if she really says, I don't know, maybe you're all gonna correct me and be like, well, actually, Jess, it happens sometimes. Listen, I get it. This is just my first gut reactions. Okay, another thing that I want to say is that I just wish that there was more Sister Agatha or the actress in this. I know she was a part of it, but I kind of felt like, especially after, you know, we have the the first episode that kind of introduced these two characters together, and the relationship between Dracula and Agatha is kind of really a huge driving force for the first two episodes, in my opinion. And then it was kind of like episode 2 was a bit of a battle of the wits between the two on the ship and everything going on there, and you know what I mean? So there's a little bit of, I kind of wish that this focused more on them. I think both of the actors are brilliant in this. She really killed it for me, but I love the actor who plays Dracula. I think he did a great job. I think it should have been more on the forefront, which possibly would have made the final bit a little bit more, I want to say tolerable, or like, but it just kind of, I wish that they kind of fleshed out this relationship and this chemistry between these two actors that is absolutely amazing, in my opinion. I think that's like the big selling point for this show. So this last little bit that we're kind of going through, and I don't really know how I feel about that, because if it is true that she reveals that he's scared of death, he's scared of dying, right? I don't entirely understand why he would just then choose to do it. Kind of takes like the evil out of the, I don't know how I feel about that. And like I liked, I mean, the imagery at the end was really nice, and there was kind of there were certain things that, but I feel like maybe that last scene just felt a little bit rushed, in the sense of, I think we as viewers need to digest all of that information, and then maybe throughout just making the scene a little bit longer, explaining a little bit more, getting a little bit more in depth with it, then maybe we can, it's easier to stomach why Dracula would feed off of her, and why it's going to end in this way. So I guess my main critique of this final episode, and what I will say is, yeah, I don't think that this episode was as good as the first two. I agree with that sentiment. I was fully expecting for me to like fucking love it, because you guys know, if you follow my channel for a while, if you haven't, hi, I like episodes that a lot of people don't. And that's happened so many times on my channel where everybody is just like, oh God, this is the worst episode I've ever seen. And then I'm like, I really liked it. So I genuinely was going into this I was just genuinely curious. I was like, am I going to feel the same way? Am I going to be like, oh my God, that's the best? So yeah, but I like the series as a whole. I think acting's amazing, and what they did, I think, is really, really great. The first episode was just, I liked both the first and the second a lot, for very different reasons, but I mean, I really enjoyed, and this is probably my favorite iteration of Dracula that I've seen, just in my opinion. So it doesn't take away from that or anything like that. It's not like I do think, in general, just my opinion, they tried to put way too much into this last episode, and some of it I think could have gotten taken out, or maybe focused a little bit more on Dracula and Agatha, especially if that's how they wanted to end it, right? And, putting aside your feelings on the ending, which I assume there's a lot of people who didn't like how it ended. I will find out when I post this reaction, but I assume. However, if that is where we're going, right? If that's the destination of this, I just feel like they should have did a little bit more between the two in this episode. They had a decent amount. I'm not saying that they weren't, but like, I'm not sure I needed so much focus on like the club scene and all of that stuff. I'm torn because I do feel, like I just said, that if they were going to have this sort of Jack and Lucy thing, that they should have did a little more focus on them and maybe take some maybe other stuff out. I don't know. But also, I don't know, some of their scenes really dragged though. So would that have really made it any better? I don't know. This is just my opinion. I'm normally not this negative. Goodness. So this is one, I feel like this is one that I'm going to have to sit on for a while and be like, I don't really know how I felt about that. I think for a good portion of it, I was just like, where are they going with this episode? And you know, like, I do have faith that by the end I'll kind of have an idea of where they're going with the episode. But like, I think for a while I was sitting here and just being like, what? I guarantee, I feel like the majority of this reaction is just going to be me on the couch like, what's going on? I don't understand. I don't understand. So yeah, I mean, I don't think it was as great as the first two. Just my opinion. Maybe you disagree. I don't know. But anyway, I do hope that you enjoyed this reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a very happy Halloween. Bye.